Breaking. Kanu pleads guilty, says IPOB is guilty but of one thing. Kanu pleads guilty, says IPOB is guilty but of one thing. See what it is. The police and other security law enforcement agencies in the country owe a duty to Nigerians to unravel the forces behind the wave of violent crimes, including murder and arson that have engulfed practically the 5 states in the southeastern region of the country. The outlawed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has always been pointed accusing fingers of instigating on carrying out all the atrocious acts. On the other hand, the group has always refuted all allegations leveled against it since the launching of its security outfit. It has been a total war declared on the people by the Buhari-led administration. The Eastern Security Network (ESN), the armed wing of the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB), has nothing to do with the mindless killings in Nigeria's eastern region, according to Kanu, the younger brother of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB). According to Josie Wright, 2 police officers in Anambra State, Nigerian southeast, were shot dead and their bodies burned by their assailants. According to police, 1 officer is still missing. The slain officers were traveling in a vehicle with 5 other officers and 3 civilian drivers when they were ambushed by gunmen last Thursday in a community in Anambra, according to the state's police spokesperson Ikenga Tochukwu. DSP Tochukwu said that during the attack, 2 police officers were killed and their bodies were burnt while 1 of the officers is still missing. Armed men strutting around the bodies of 2 officers in the middle of a tarred road. According to a video circulating on WhatsApp, some discarded car tires were found near the bodies. ESN, yelled the crowd. We are going in the video. One of the armed men says something that suggests the attack was carried out by the pro-Biafra group IPOB. The other officers, according to Tochukwu, fought their way out of the ambush and were also able to save 2 of the 3 civilian drivers. The armed men, he claims, attacked a rescue team and threw improvised explosive devices at police vehicles. In response to the latest attack on security personnel, Kanu attempted to clear ESN and IPOB of any wrongdoing. The only crime IPOB could be accused of arousing the consciousness of the masses to see the danger before them. ESN has nothing to do with the killing in Biafra land, asked Nigerian president they are sponsoring it. Why is it difficult for them to label Atmen a terrorist group? Kanu wrote on his known Twitter handle. Anambra, like other states in the southeast, has been plagued by violent killings in the name of IPOB's agitation for an independent Biafra republic. During a deadly clash in the state in October, a soldier and 4 IPOB members were killed. Anambra recently held a peaceful governorship election despite fears that IPOB would disrupt the election. Remember that the Nigerian army claimed in early November that the Eastern Security Network, an offshoot of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, was behind the recent attacks in the southeast region, according to the cable. On Monday, November 1, 2021, Army spokesman Onyeman Nwachukwu told journalists about the ongoing operation in the southeast. According to him, Chokunso Iyerue, the leader of a gang accused of attacking police stations in Imo State, was responsible for the recent violence in the state's Izombe community. Iyerue was one of the convicts who escaped when gunmen attacked Imo prison in April, according to an army spokesman. Gunmen attacked police stations in the Osu and Oguta local governments in May and August, killing officers on duty. On October 1, Iyerue and his gang members were seen parading the community, flying the Biafra insignia and threatening that and instilling fear in the people. According to Nwachukwu, he claimed that when troops attempted to apprehend him, he escaped with the help of some people until he was later neutralized when he opened fire with his pistol at the troops in a desperate attempt to flee. The group opened fire on on own troops, killing 2 soldiers in the process, he said, in an effort to avoid civilian casualty and collateral damage in the community. Troops tactically withdrew from the area. Unfortunately, the suspected IPOB members ran amok, setting ablaze houses and other properties belonging to those perceived to be against them. A reinforcement team was deployed to Nzombe and the security situation was immediately stabilized, while peace has since returned to the community. It was, however, observed on arrival at the community that the criminal gang also burnt own troops' van in addition to other public and private property. 3 people identified as members of the proscribed Indigenous People of Biafra (IPOB), who allegedly attacked a police checkpoint on the Okija-Onitsha Expressway on October 7, were also killed, according to Nwachukwu. He also said that troops foiled an attack on the Arochukwu Correctional Facility in Abia State by suspected IPOB members. Similarly, Uchimefo, the Indigenous People of Biafra's IPOB estranged deputy leader, blamed the group for the assassination of Dr. Chike Akunyili in Anambra State. Dr. Chike was the widower of the former Minister of Information and Communications and Director General of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, Doral Akunyili Nnamdi. On Tuesday, November 21 this year, he was shot dead by unknown gunmen while returning to Enugu from Onitsha, where he had attended a memorial lecture organized in memory of his late wife. Unknown gunmen have recently killed people in the southeast region. IPOB and its military arm, Eastern Security Network, have been accused by the government and some individuals of being behind the violence, which the pro-Biafra group has repeatedly denied. Members of the All Progressive Congress (APC) and the All Progressive Grand Alliance (APGA) were also attacked in the southeast by armed hoodlums thought to be IPOB members on Monday, November 20, 2021. The assassination of Akunyili has also been linked to the Biafra secessionists led by their imprisoned leader, Nnamdi Kanu. However, the group has labeled it as a political assassination. In response to Akunyili Enio's murderer, Mefo accused IPOB of deviating from freedom fighting to the murder of innocent Nigerians via his well-known Facebook page. He wrote, "Call a spade, and name those responsible for the ongoing wanton destruction of lives and properties in Edo part of Biafra land. We have said and would emphatically continue to say that abomination remains abomination. What the indigenous people of Nnamdi Kanu is doing of late is criminality. It is category of heinous crime, called crimes against humanity within the Rome Statute and the jurisdiction of the International Criminal Court (ICC), and no more freedom fighting," he reviewed. Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Dear my listeners, please do not forget to drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about today's news. Thanks for listening to today's news.